All right, so quick reality check. The housing market isn't just evolving, it's getting completely reset. Like, the way homes have been bought and sold for decades? Yeah, that system is starting to fall apart. And the reason is pretty simple: technology plus transparency plus pressure from new laws. I am Steve Colino, and this is Confidential Remarks. So back in the day, agents charged around 5 to 6% commission. And to be fair, it actually made sense. Everything was super manual, hard to access, and honestly, kind of confusing. If you wanted to find a house, you couldn't just Google it. Agents literally controlled the listings. So they weren't just helping, they were gatekeepers. Now, fast forward to today. You've got Zillow, Realtor.com. Redfin basically unlimited listings online. Anyone can scroll houses at 2 a.m. like it's TikTok. So the power shifted. Agents aren't controlling access anymore. They're helping you navigate choices. That's a completely different role. And it's not just access, the actual work changed too. Stuff that used to take hours or days now takes minutes. Signing documents, digital, touring homes, virtual, marketing a listing, post it online. Done. Communication automated half the time. So yeah, the workload dropped a lot. So because of all that, the agent's role evolved. Before, they had the info, and you needed them to unlock it. Now, you already have the info. So their job is more like helping you not make a dumb decision, guiding you through the process, explaining what actually matters. They went from gatekeeper, navigator. Now, here's where things get kind of questionable. Even though the work got easier, the process got faster, and tech does a lot of the heavy lifting, the commission stayed basically the same. So you've got this gap where effort went down, but price didn't. That gap, that's where people start asking, wait, what are we actually paying for? And here's the part most people don't even realize. That commission, it doesn't just disappear. The seller builds it into the price of the house. So what happens? House price goes up. Buyer pays that price, and boom, you're actually covering that fee even if no one says it out loud. And it gets worse, because you're not just paying that extra cost once, it's inside your mortgage. So now you're paying the inflated price plus interest for like 30 years. That 6% fee quietly turns into a massive long-term cost. So why didn't this change earlier? Because the system kind of protects itself. There's this loop where high commissions stay, standard sellers don't really question it. Cheaper options struggle to compete. It's not illegal, it's just very comfortable for the people benefiting from it. But recently, things started shifting. Legal action basically forced the industry to change. Now, sellers don't automatically have to pay buyer agents' fees. Are more visible, negotiation is actually becoming normal. So what used to be fixed is now flexible. And just to be clear, Nolchlich, the laws didn't break the system. They just exposed something that was already true. The system was outdated. Technology had already made it inefficient. This just forced everyone to admit it. So now we're moving into a new model. Instead of pay a huge percentage no matter what, it's shifting toward pay based on actual value, which makes way more sense. Like, why should selling a $1 house cost double a $500K house if the work is basically the same? This is where things get interesting. There's a push towards something like 1% fees. How does that even work? Simple. Tech handles most of the process companies. Scale better costs. Drop, you still get full service, just without the inflated price tag. So here's the bottom line. This shift, it's not temporary. The old system, high fees, low transparency, is fading out. And what's replacing it is more open, more efficient, and honestly, way more fair. The housing market is finally catching up to how the world works now. This has been Confidential Remarks.